Yogurt, it's one of the most wholesome snacks in our repertoire of treats, right? Or is it? If you look at the ingredient labels of most yogurt containers, there's always a few surprises. Here we have a name brand container of what appears to be light strawberry yogurt and a house brand container of a low-fat strawberry yogurt. The light yogurt contains cultured A non-fat milk, strawberries, water, modified cornstarch, a stabilizing thickening agent, sugar, kosher gelatin, a thickening agent and food adhesive, citric acid, a thickening preservative, added a tart taste, natural flavor, maybe the water, tricalcium phosphate, an anti-caking agent, potassium sorbate, a preservative and form of salt, acesulfame, potassium, an artificial sweetener, sucralose, another artificial sweetener, red dye number 40, vitamin A acetate, a form of retinol, and vitamin D. There's no active cultures listed here, but it says cultured grade A non-fat milk, so there's that. The house brand yogurt contains cultured grade A low-fat milk, sugar, strawberries, water again, fructose, more sugar, modified food starch, making yogurt thick again, natural and artificial flavors, vegetable juice for color, maybe beet juice, kosher gelatin, the thickening food adhesive, carrageenan, thickening and emulsifying food preservative, sodium citrate, a salty preservative, malic acid, a flavoring agent to give food a tart taste, vitamin A palmitate, like retinol, only it's retinol, to attach to alcohol when vitamins are lost, making milk products low fat, vitamin D3, and L-acidophilus, an actual active yogurt culture. Most quality healthy yogurts have multiple live active cultures. I've seen some with 5 or 6 varieties. Anytime a food is manufactured to remain on the shelf for a while, it is always going to contain preservatives. When the Food and Drug Administration approves such chemicals for human consumption, I think they believe that, well, in a healthy diet, a minuscule amount of preservatives is not going to hurt anyone, right? Well, what happens 30 or 40 years later, however, when 95% of our foods contain such chemicals? It reminds me of plastic. It used to be used sparingly and was thought to be benign until it was found decades later floating around our oceans in vast 1.6 million square kilometer clumps of chemical trash. Food chemicals are no longer the exception, so the best way to lower preservative load in our diet and the diets of our children is to buy or prepare clean food. You know, the other issue I'm concerned about here is not really being discussed. Why the hell are there 3 to 4 thickening agents in yogurt? Yogurt is already thick, so why do you have to thicken it? Unless you're really thickening the water you added to make it cheaper to produce. Water was the 4th ingredient in each product. How can this even be legally called yogurt as opposed to yogurt-like food product? Oh, wait. The container reads, a creamy, delicious alternative to our original style yogurt with only 80 calories and 1 gram of added sugar. But it's yummy. And I guess despite the low price, not all items are really such great value. So what do you do if you want clean, nutritious snacks for yourself or your kids? When I was growing up, I had a neighbor a few houses down, Mickey Jovic. He used to eat paste out of the paste jar at school. Who knew that he was just ahead of his time and simply researching yogurt alternatives? Anyway, let's not go down that route. Let's explore how easy it is to make healthy, clean yogurt cups at home that can be taken to work or school and last a week in the refrigerator. Start with some fresh strawberries. Organic are best, but you still want to wash them before you prepare them. Take a sharp knife and cut away the green stems and save those for your compost. You could put a few of the strawberry pieces directly into the yogurt. Oh wait, that's angel food cake. Great, now I'm going to have to eat some dessert. I hate it when that happens. Anyway, place the rest of the strawberries into a blender or food processor. Put the yogurt into a mixing bowl and add the strawberry puree from the blender and whisk together thoroughly. Next step, set up your snack cup containers. I really like the tiny glass jars, but if your child starts discarding them after lunch with their paper bag, it could be costly. I always recommend a lunch box that comes back home. It can be reused and keeps the trash out of the landfill. There are, however, a few economical plastic snack cups available. You just have to decide what's best for you and your family. Fill each snack cup with your yogurt mixture. There is no need to add preservatives or thickeners because these items are made fresh and will be consumed within the week. Now, sometimes I do add a dash of lime juice to my yogurt because I like the way it tastes. But I've also found that this is actually a natural preservative. Also, if you like thicker yogurt snack cups, just use a Greek yogurt. When your cups are filled, secure the lids and place them in the refrigerator. Next morning, just pop them into your lunchbox. If you have refrigeration at work or school, you can just set them inside until lunch. If you don't have access to refrigeration, get a hold of some freezer packs to add to your lunchbox. I have found wrapping them in a paper towel and placing them in a plastic bag will prevent them from sweating too much. So concludes this week's Practical Healthy Living Tip of the Week.